Good evening, everyone. This is meteorologist Mark Molnar with a quick update on the weather here in the United States, North America. We have a ongoing blizzard here in the central states here, and this is going to continue to move slowly northeastward here. We have blizzard warnings up for that not only include Kansas, southern Nebraska, eastern Colorado here, but they extend all the way east now through most of Iowa now is under a blizzard warning, and extending up into Wisconsin now, just north of Chicago. And we've got some winter weather advisories that are being issued for around Chicago, Detroit, Indianapolis, and winter storm watches here in western New York, western Pennsylvania now for that 6 to 10 inches of snow. In the blizzard areas, 10 to 16 inches of snow is likely, with locally higher amounts of 18 to 22 inches. Mainly in a stripe from just east of Denver, could include the eastern suburbs of Denver, all the way to Omaha, Sioux City, Rochester, up and through Minnesota here, just southeast of Minneapolis. Minneapolis could get by here with a couple inches, 3-5 inches of snow likely. Green Bay here, significant snow accumulations, 8 to 14 inches. So we're going to take a look at this system coming into the Pacific Northwest here. It's going to be a lot of rain. And what does this mean for the Northeast? Well, let's take a look at snowfall totals, mainly for this blizzard on eastward. This is through Saturday at 7 p.m. We have this stripe, and let me move out of the way here, to the east. We have this stripe of very solid fuchsia colors. That is anywhere from 12 to 20 inches of snow, 12 to 18, 12 to 20, locally higher amounts in this band. And you can see another band starts to develop here in across Ohio, but mainly in western New York, western Pennsylvania, southern Ontario. This is with another spin-off of a low that we'll take a look at this scenario. But we could see 6 to 10 inches in the highlands of central Pennsylvania, heading on over into the Laurel Highlands, Du Bois up to Bradford, extending over towards Warren, and just southeast of Erie. Erie's going to be near the lake, so it'll be a little warm. Same up here with Buffalo, but in the interior sections, that's where we're going to watch. Some of the areas of the southern tier of New York could get upwards of 2 to 4 inches out of this as well. We're going to take a closer look at that in the local forecast. But most of these areas will be seeing the possibility. And up here in Maine is dealing with a winter storm anywhere from 16 to 24 inches. And many of the counties up here have been reported. So let's take a look at the scenario that we're looking at across the country. We got this blizzard that's going to move. The low is going to move up to about Michigan, and then it's going to try, we thought it was going to try to spin off a low along the coast here, and it's hinting at that. The models are. So we're going to go with a scenario of moving it up into western New England here. And cold air will be drawn in on the backside. Now, it all depends on how fast this cold air gets drawn in, whether we'll see significant snow accumulations. But it's mainly going to be a lot of the higher elevations of upstate New York and Pennsylvania that get a lot of that significant, especially in the western parts of the state, where we get that 6 to 10 inches. So, that's that system. It pulls away, but the system, particularly later on the 26th, the 27th, we could see another system move up, and the models have really diverged on this. But their current thinking is the storm will move up through the Great Lakes here, and it looks very similar to this system. And then it will try to spawn another area of low pressure off the coast, and there'll be more cold air to work with up in the Northeast at this point, even if the low does head west like it possibly could. This low could spin off the coast here and draw down some of that colder air, and we could be looking at a possible snow, sleet, freezing rainstorm across the Northeast for after Christmas. So we're gonna keep an eye on that. Or we could be looking at snow here back in the Midwest too, if that low ramps up the Ohio Valley and up through the Plain States and the Great Lakes like we think it will. Other than that, the Pacific Northwest, if we look at rainfall amounts, let's look at rainfall amounts here in the east quick. This is lookout equivalent, so anywhere from 2 inches across north of Chicago here, that's equates to almost 20 inches of snow. And then you here got in the Northeast, we're going to see a heavy rain event here on Thursday, later Thursday and Thursday night across central New York, southern tier counties of New York, heading into northeast Pennsylvania, Poconos, Catskills, New Jersey, down towards New York City, western New England, we could see gusty winds. There's going to be a lot of wind out of this storm as well across many parts of the Northeast and the Appalachians. So keep an eye on that, just up to 60-mile-per-hour gusts in many of the ridge tops and hilltops. So we're going to watch the heavy rain possibility here too. Hopefully we don't get any flooding. I'm not expecting any major flooding, so that's good news. Other than that, the Pacific Northwest, look at this. Northern California, 8 to 10 inches of rain. Southwestern Oregon, the places that were hard hit last month before Thanksgiving. I'm meteorologist Mark Molnar. Like us on Facebook at MeteoMark, and don't forget to subscribe to us. Here's a 4-day forecast for my hometown viewers from Binghamton to Elmira and the northern tier counties of Pennsylvania.